Hi, good
Good
afternoon,
afternoon,
everyone.
everyone.
So we are here to represent our role play in front of you. So our organization is Barfoot and Thompson. We are four to present our role play. Navneet as a compliance manager, Manpreet as a department at Barfoot Thompson, Mr. Hyang as a manager, HR manager, and Gurleen legal advisor at Barfoot and Thompson. This role play is about the complaint, an internal complaint which we received from our customer. So our location is a meeting in a meeting room. So now we start our script. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am very happy to see all of you in the meeting room, and I also received the internal complaints procedure due to the concern have rise. Because if the problems are rise in the organization, then we will face their loss.
Good morning, Navneet. I'm pleased with your efforts in this regard. Which specific issue did you identify?
I have recently seen the problems in the documentation and checklist because I have seen in detail and I received that the one of the customer complained about the documentation.
We are very grateful for your notification. Making compliance is severely the keys for our organization reputations. Will you give me some examples of the compliance or discards?
Yes, for example, there are the cases of the missing information from the complaint checklist. If we give the wrong documentation to the customer, then they face a difficulty and they do not receive any positive feedback from our organization.
So as a legal advisor, I know the compliance is vital. Nevertheless, I believe that there may be deep causes these differences. Maybe we could look more closely to get the root of the issues.
Okay, Green, I am agreeing with you. And I recommend that the detailed investigation. With the help of this, we will find the real problem of the customer.
Absolutely, Navneet. I recommend a detailed investigation aim to find the causes of discrepancies. This will allow us to tailor our interventions to handle them better.
Yes, I am agree with you, Manpreet, and we also involve the investigation for about the documentation.
Yeah, I think it's very efficient way to doing this, and we will be able to advance and for long-term compliance and preventing future problems and resolving some cases.
I am in the favor of the new proposal. Let's collaborate on the performance of the full assessment and generation of the solution to enhance the internal compliance.
I agree. Let's come up with a solution to the problems together and improve our compliance system.
So now this is the end of scene 1. So scene 2 is about the negotiation and positive influence in promoting internal compliance. And we sit in a coffee lounge at the Barfoot and Thompson office. So Navneet is there in this. Navneet as a compliance manager, Gurleen as a human resource specialist, Manpreet as information technology staff, and the Hyang as marketing coordinator at the Barfoot and Thompson. Good afternoon to all. It is a great to have you with me. Navneet, you have had underlying some compliance issue. What we can do is increase employees' knowledge about the responsibility in respect to compliance matters.
Good afternoon, everyone, and I am agree with you, Gurleen, and it could be a running awareness workshop on the proper compliance and the regular basis.
As a IT security officer, I agree with Navneet too. The awareness protection and cybersecurity policies is a necessary part of general compliance which would helpful to regulate the customers' policies.
So, moreover, we can employ the digital signals of the envelopes, newsletters to deliver the compliance and the updates and alert to the entire companies.
Grade 1 here, effective delivery of compliance communication messages to all the employees will be ensured through utilizing different communication channels.
Additionally, we will intake to peer-to-peer update programs which will allow the employees will be ensured through the utilizing communication channels.
I agree to that idea with recognition program will cultivate a culture that upholds accountability and the fulfillment of compliance standards once it is implemented.
The overall this paper is demonstrating the strategies of organizations and various campaigns and leveraging various communication channels and institute the recognitions around the program to able effective to approach these importance of internet compliance.
Many thanks to everyone to extensive feedback. Let us jointly implement these strategies for a culture of work that compliance minded. Thank you everyone. This is the end of scene 2. Next one is scene 3, negotiation and the positive influence enhancing documentation procedures. So Namit is a compliance manager in this, Gurleen as a documentation specialist, Manpreet as a finance manager, Young as a project coordinator at Barfoot and Thompson. So our sitting area is break room at the Barfoot Thompson and offices.
Let's take a seat.
Let's walk around. Hello everyone, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Namit, you are raising the issue of the documentation incompleteness. What measures can we make and improve the documentation process as a compliance?
Good morning, everyone. And I recommend that we have to create the documentation templates with the full of the discussion and instruction. Due to this, the customer as well as the organization employees do not face any problem to create the documents for the customer.
In my capacity as a finance manager, I agree with Namit. Also, standardizing our documentation templates will help to make our documents more consistent and accurate across the departments.
And moreover, we can develop a document management systems that we can obtain various histories and control the document and sense to improve the document security and compliance.
How about the Young? The documentation management system will be automate document management and reduce the changes of non-compliance.
Moreover, we should carry out frequent training session and documents techniques for all the staffs to avoid mistakes in the organization.
I agree with Namit. Training session will be first with the necessary skills to follow the documentation standards that will support our overall employees' efforts in the company.
Parallelly, the standards board was installed, and the document management systems and given that the training programs on the documentations seem to be efficient measures can improve some of the documentations process and bring compliance.
So thank you everyone for your contribution. Let's work together and to implement these strategies and upgrade our documentation habits. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. This is our protocol.
Thank you, Tim. Just thank you for your effort. But just as a role play, I was expecting some sensible way that you are making this happen. Just that is basically when you are talking, I couldn't see that you have showed your emotions. This is kind of you are mostly reading. That is what not the expectation, right? Just whatever the situations, the different scenes, especially the first one when you are having a meeting, the staff meeting, okay, that you are just mostly behaved nicely and just that is your just the way that you are talking, that can be okay to go. But the second one, you are meeting in a coffee shop. The way you are behaving in a meeting, it is I couldn't find a difference, just the way of your usage of language, the way you are talking to each other. It is I couldn't find any difference, right? Because that is what the role play to be. You have to show your emotions to the situation, right? I couldn't see that one. Other than that, that's mostly. I'm happy with the script. The script it is written well. But the play what you have done, it is need to be improved a lot, right? Tell me something. Just basically, when you are just developing the role play script, how was your contribution? Can you give me some details of this? Who did what, or just how you have made it briefly, please?
Yes, we are needed to gather the script, and the girls also did their choices.
Just
Everyone
that means
says
all
yes.
4 of you contributed, or one person made the
No,
script?
all four are contributed.
First we made a script, and then also did daily feedback from everyone, Elisa and Donna.
Okay, just I understand how Yang was absent for a couple of meetings.
We
How do you
But
just
we
to
shared
this gap?
him with the mobile phone.
You got the contribution from
Yes.
him. Okay. Just are you happy for each other's contribution as a group?
Yes.
Yes.
Any issues that you have identified when you are working as a group?
No, we are very contribute, and we also work together and task.
If you are accepting that, just all 4 of you are accepting that you work together, just there's no issue within the group, then just I will go with that, and just that there will be just a peer evaluation form available on your week 13. Individually, you need to complete and just to submit that, right? Please find it on the thing. I'll just tell all the students in advance. But since you have done this one, you can go through and complete it. Okay, thank you.